Good afternoon and welcome to Season Wide, the platform where we speak truth to power. Just had some one or two technical issues with my earlier broadcast, so I'm redoing again. We're still talking about Assimi Goita of Mali. Mali have kicked out the Swedish ambassador um, over hostile comments, and let us read what these comments were. Let's read that. It goes this way. Mali has ordered Sweden's ambassador to leave the country within 72 hours because of what it called hostile statement by a Swedish minister, the government said on Friday. So Swedish minister said the comment, and as a result, they sent away the Swedish ambassador and they closed the Swedish embassy in Mali. Ambassador Christina Coolnell's expulsion comes after Mali on Monday announced it was severing diplomatic ties with Ukraine. It accused a senior Ukrainian official of suggesting that Kyiv had provided help to Tuareg rebels who claimed to have killed dozens of mercenaries from Russia's Wagner Group and Malian soldiers in July. Ukraine has denied any involvement in the fighting in northern Mali. Bamako's decision to cut ties with Kyiv prompted Sweden's Minister for International Development, Cooperation and Trade, Johan Forssell, to say on Wednesday that the government had decided to phase out bilateral aid to Mali due to its ties to Moscow. You cannot support Russia's illegal war of aggression against Ukraine and at the same time receive 100 million kroner each year in development aid, Forssell said on social media platform X. There you go. Double standards right there. What shall we say about the war happening in the Middle East? What's the West conveniently saying something else about what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, but then they're saying completely different thing about what's going on with Israel, who are supposed to be, taking care of the people on both in the same country. Hypocrisy. Anyway, in the past decade, Sweden had provided more than 330 million assistance to the West African nation. Listen, the West are taking out untold wealth from many African countries in our resources. So all of these figures that are banding around is all just for show. They are just there to take our resources, and Mali is right to expel them, because they are not really interested in the interest of Africans and development for Africans to develop themselves. They want to just control and extract resources. That's what they are there for. So we support Assimi Goita's government, and the Mali Foreign Secretary is right to kick out the Swedish ambassador from Mali over the hostile comments. They're very, very right to do so. And it also exercises their sovereignty as a nation. It exercises their sovereignty as a nation, and we support them wholeheartedly. Very, very important that we state that. Now, relations between Mali and the West have frayed since the military junta. I don't like using that word. Since an intellectual realignment happened, we are not going to be using the same words that the West are using. It's called intellectual realignment, and we have every right to do so. Nobody should be coming to our continent and dictating to us what to call ourselves and what all the actions that we take. Particularly when the so-called democracy has really exploited our resources and kept giving the resources to the very colonials who are oppressing and suppressing Africans. So we call it intellectual realignment. So relations between Mali and the West have frayed since an intellectual realignment took place. First in 2020 and then in the following year, they cemented the intellectual realignment, and Mali and its neighbors, Niger and Burkina Faso, also had intellectual realignment and have pivoted away from the traditional Western allies. They're not allies. The West are not our allies and they're not traditional. They have imposed themselves. They're not allies. Allies don't exploit those who they consider to be allies. They work together and they make sure that they get mutual benefit. The benefit has been going one way, out of Africa. and we're tired of it, and we're saying no more. And we support Mali, we support Niger, we support Burkina Faso, and we want the alliance of Sahel states to expand and grow and grow and grow. We have every right to do so. It is, of course, time for Africa to stand on our own, provide our own security, our own safety, our own food. We have the land to provide our own food. We have the know-how to actually manufacture things. We have the know-how to also do research and development for our own vaccines. We do not want anything to be in the hands of those who have been oppressing and suppressing Africans for over 500 years. Enough of this injustice. This is why this program supports Alliance of Sahel States, which is about protecting Africans and allowing Africans and ensuring that Africa benefits from African resources first and foremost before anybody else. And we are unapologetic about that stance, and we support the Alliance of Sahel States, and we encourage more African countries to jettison ECOWAS and African Union that are clearly working for the interests of those who have been colonizing and oppressing us for over 500 years on our own continent. Enough is enough. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. It is right and proper that the Alliance of Sahel States exercise their sovereignty and they decide who they wish to trade with. Nobody has any right. No colonial power has any right to be. No colonial has any right to tell Africans what to do on the African continent. After all, we're not going to Europe to tell Europe what to do, and they will not accept that. So why should we accept being told what to do on our continent? Enough of this injustice. Let us support Alliance of Sahel States. Let us support Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, Asimi on the screen of Mali, and General Chani of Niger. They are doing something that is fantastic. They are speaking up for Africans, putting the interests of Africans first. Please share. What are your thoughts on this? Before you go, I'd like you to subscribe, hit the notification button, and of course give us a thumbs up. I hope this broadcast is a little better. The lion was a bit low, and I couldn't really pick out why. I've changed it. I hope it sounds much better. The voice is clearer. Please subscribe. Subscribe to Season LY on YouTube. Hit the notification button. Give us thumbs up. Help us reach more people. We really do need your support. You are, of course, listening to Citizen LY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you very much. I just wanted to really get this information out there, and we have to say we support. Continue to say that every African should support the Alliance of Sahel States, and we need to look out for all those leaders. We are the ears and we are their eyes and ears. We need to protect them. We need to make sure that all this propaganda against our African leaders that are standing up for Africans, we repel all of them. It's no longer are we going to accept this injustice. And of course, look at what's happening with this monkeypox thing. It came from Denmark in 1958. Institute of whatever they call it, state whatever research. That's where it came from. And they had zoo in Denmark. That's where it came from, not from Africa. This is a false narrative that we need to reject totally and unequivocally. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Season LY, the platform where we speak truth. I'll be back later on. Please share this podcast, and I'll please leave your comments and let's hear from you. Please share. Thank you, and bye for now. Bye for now. Thank you. Bye for now.